Microphone.
I'm Georgia Raisman. I live in Sconset on the wrong side of Baxter Avenue. I would like to echo both what Bruce Miller said and the prior speaker. I think I have a general and specific objection to this article. Generally, I think it's not a good idea to take power away from the people that we have elected to exercise that power. We have select boards, we have zoning boards, we have the HTC, we have any number of boards that spend a huge amount of time and effort every week going over the scientific and the less scientific information that's provided to them. They do this at an enormous amount of time and effort. They spend any number of hours beyond their working hours doing this for our benefit. And to say that we're going to second guess them and we're going to decide that based on the fact that we love our beaches, which we all do, we're going to second guess what they did, especially second guess what they did 5 years ago because we know better, is just wrong. I think we can't, in the format of a town meeting with 2 minutes here and 3 minutes there, come to the same decisions that they've come to based on all of that time that they've spent and all of the effort that they've put into it. So I think it's wrong on a general level to try to take decision-making away from the people that we've previously handed it to. And on a specific level, I think I agree with Bruce and another prior speaker that the Beach Preservation Fund project is working. 5 years ago, we had an emergency. We could have had Baxter Road falling into the ocean, or if not falling, it couldn't have been accessible by the fire department or the police department. And this public-private partnership worked out a solution that has worked for 5 years. It's cost those guys millions of dollars. They have underwater monitoring. You can watch it on their website. You can see the fish going by, just to make sure that nothing is happening 50 feet out from the bluff. So it's working. Nobody's being damaged, nor upstream and downstream. They're pouring all sorts of sand in it. You can discuss what the sand issue is, but it's working and it's not costing the town anything, and we're not losing tax revenue, and houses aren't falling into the ocean. So I don't see why we need to go and revisit this whole thing at this expense. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, up in the back, Mr. Glidden.
Tobias Glidden. I would like to point out a couple things, having served on the Board of Selectmen during that time. I'd like to agree with Bruce in the sense that it was an emergency at the time. We acted. But at the same time, I don't think the intent of this article is to hamper the public-private partnership that exists already. I would say that I don't think this article ties the hands of the Board of Selectmen. What it does is it provides a higher standard. And I think the reason why we have town meeting is because it forces everybody in the town. I don't think town meeting is trying to second guess any member of the town staff or our elected officials. What it does is it creates a very high standard where we all have to agree that this is something we want to do. I am strongly supportive of this article. I think it makes sense. It's a major decision whether or not we want to armor all of our beaches, and I think it should have to come to town meeting. So I'd urge you to vote for this article.
Ms. Zoda? Oh, you're calling the question? I think we can just go to a vote. A yes vote on Article 1 will adopt the main motion as moved by the Finance Committee and printed on the screen. A no vote will defeat that motion. Requires a majority vote. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. No. Okay, we're going to do a hand count. All those in favor of the main motion on Article 1, please raise your hands and keep your hands raised till the tellers have had an opportunity to count your vote. All those opposed to the main motion on Article 1, please raise your hands and keep your hands raised till the tellers have had an opportunity to count your vote. Okay, yes 180, no 75. Article 1 is adopted.